Welcome back to Artos Hub, the channel where we bring you the future of cars today. Number 1. 2026 Corvette Z06. The 2026 Corvette Z06 isn't just a car, it's a declaration. A statement that the American supercar is alive, evolving, and ready to dominate a future ruled by electricity and algorithms. This isn't nostalgia, it's evolution with fire in its veins. At first glance, the 2026 Z06 demands your attention. Its sculpted aerodynamic body cuts through the air like a fighter jet. Wider stance, sharper front fascia, and a new lightweight carbon fiber hood that channels airflow directly into its heart. A 5.5-liter flat plane crank V8. That's right, naturally aspirated, revving to 9,200 RPM and screaming like an exotic from Europe. It's raw, it's mechanical, and it's unapologetically American. Under the hood, Chevrolet has refined what many already called perfection. The LT6 engine now pushes 680 horsepower, a leap over its predecessor, and sends that power through an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission that shifts with surgical precision. Whether you're on the track or the open highway, every shift feels immediate, every throttle press explosive. Inside, the Z06 merges race-ready focus with futuristic luxury. The cockpit wraps around the driver with digital gauges, a curved OLED display, and premium Alcantara trimming the surfaces. The flat-bottom steering wheel houses customizable drive modes, allowing you to switch from track dominator to comfort cruise in seconds. But the real transformation happens under the surface. The 2026 Z06 introduces Adaptive Magnetic Suspension version 4.0, an AI-based system that scans road conditions in milliseconds and adjusts damping in real time. The result? Stability that feels supernatural, cornering that glues the tires to the asphalt, and acceleration that launches you forward like a jet catapult. Designers didn't just stop at aerodynamics, they redefined them. The massive rear wing and active aerodynamic flaps automatically adjust downforce based on speed and braking, optimizing performance and keeping the car planted at all times. It's the most track-capable Corvette ever built, yet refined enough to glide through city streets in silence, thanks to an optional hybrid electric assist that allows stealthy low-speed driving. And yes, Chevrolet confirmed, the Z06 now includes a limited electric boost system for instant torque. Purists may cringe, but the future of power demands adaptability, and this Corvette blends tradition with innovation like never before. Visually, the 2026 Z06 will be available in 10 new color palettes, including Eruption Orange, Shadow Frost Metallic, and the jaw-dropping Quantum Blue. Inside, the seats offer 3 distinct trims: Track Carbon, Grand Touring Leather, and Signature Zed Performance, each tailored for different drivers. This isn't a car for everyone. It's for the few who still believe that emotion belongs in engineering, and that power should be felt, not simulated. The 2026 Corvette Z06 captures the soul of the American supercar. Loud, proud, and engineered for those who refuse to blend in. The legacy continues, faster, sharper, and bolder than ever. Number 2. 2026 Plymouth Barracuda. After decades in silence, a legend awakens. The 2026 Plymouth Barracuda roars back to life, not as a memory from the muscle car era, but as a full-throttle symbol of American defiance. Chrysler has done what many thought impossible, resurrected one of the most iconic names in automotive history, and redesigned it for a new generation that craves both nostalgia and innovation. The 2026 Barracuda doesn't whisper its arrival, it growls. The design is a perfect fusion of 1970s aggression and 2020s futurism. Wide, low, and mean, with a long hood that stretches like a predator ready to pounce. The split front grille and quad LED lights are direct callbacks to the classic CUDA, while the carbon fiber body and active aero channels bring it screaming into the future. Under the hood, the engineers at Stellantis unleashed something extraordinary. A supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8, producing a jaw-dropping 760 horsepower and 710 lb-ft of torque. For those craving the cutting edge, there's also an optional hybrid-assisted version that pushes performance to nearly 800 horsepower, blending raw combustion with instant electric torque. Every ounce of this machine screams performance. The 8-speed automatic transmission delivers seamless gear changes, while the available 6-speed manual keeps purists grinning with every shift. 0-60 off? Just 2.9 seconds, putting the 2026 Barracuda toe-to-toe with European exotics that cost twice as much. Step inside, and you enter a driver's world that merges retro soul with digital brilliance. The dashboard features a heritage-inspired analog speed cluster set within a fully digital cockpit. Soft-touch Alcantara, brushed aluminum accents, and deep bucket seats ensure the spirit of the original lives on, but with modern-day comfort and precision. A central 13-inch infotainment system runs on Uconnect 6.0, supporting AI voice control, real-time telemetry, and a Barracuda mode, a customizable drive setup that lets drivers adjust steering feedback, throttle sensitivity, exhaust note, and suspension firmness at will. Speaking of suspension, the new adaptive multi-link system transforms this beast from a straight-line dragster into a corner-carving menace. Add in Brembo carbon ceramic brakes and Pirelli P0 tires, and you've got a muscle car that not only looks menacing, but drives like a supercar. But beyond numbers, there's something deeply emotional about the 2026 Barracuda. It's a time machine with rocket engines, a reminder of when cars had character, personality, and an unmistakable roar that could shake the streets. The moment you fire it up, the exhaust growls with a note that sends chills down the spine. Mechanical, unfiltered, and alive. The Barracuda's design team even introduced a few Easter eggs for fans. A subtle CUDA badge embossed in the rear diffuser, and a silhouette of the original 1970 model laser-etched into the interior door panels. Available in trims like Street Venom, Track Predator, and the ultra-limited CUDA Heritage Edition, this car isn't just transportation, it's a statement. A love letter to the golden age of muscle, reborn in the era of AI and electrification. The 2026 Plymouth Barracuda isn't a comeback, it's a revolution. A reminder that even in a world of silence, the true sound of power will always find its voice. Number 3, 2026 Chevrolet Bel Air. The name Bel Air once meant more than a car. It meant class, chrome, and confidence. A symbol of post-war America's optimism, the Bel Air was the car you bought when you had made it. Now, after decades of dormancy, Chevrolet has reimagined the legend for a new era. The 2026 Chevrolet Bel Air isn't just a revival. It's a masterpiece that fuses timeless mid-century elegance with futuristic performance and technology. From the very first glance, the Bel Air commands attention. Its silhouette gracefully pays tribute to the classic '57 model, a car that defined an entire decade. The designers have preserved the iconic tail fins, though now sculpted with aerodynamic precision, rising smoothly from the rear quarter panels like the wings of a jet. The two-tone paint finish, available in colors like Crimson Sky Arctic White, Azure Chrome, and Onyx Shadow, gives the car a rich vintage soul wrapped in a modern metallic sheen. At the front, the wide grille is a modern reinterpretation of the chrome-heavy classic, featuring active shutters for aerodynamic efficiency. LED bullet headlights mimic the dual lamp setup from the original, but their internal design glows with intricate laser detailing, a nod to 1950s Americana with 2020s innovation. Even the hood ornament returns, reimagined as a sleek silver streak with a hidden camera and LiDAR sensors beneath. But beneath that refined exterior lies something far more advanced. The 2026 Bel Air is powered by a twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 hybrid system, producing 640 horsepower and 680 lb-ft of torque. Chevrolet calls it the e-drive turbo hybrid, combining brute strength with silent sophistication. In pure electric mode, it can glide up to 60 miles emission-free, but press the accelerator, and the combustion engine awakens with the deep, throaty growl that defined generations. 0 to 60 made, just 3.8 seconds, an incredible figure for a car that weighs nearly 2 tons and oozes luxury from every inch. A 9-speed automatic transmission with AI shift learning adapts to driving style, whether you're cruising along the coast or launching down an open highway. Inside, the Bel Air redefines retro luxury. The cabin is a blend of nostalgia and modern precision, polished chrome, quilted leather, and a panoramic digital dashboard that spans the entire width. The steering wheel's design mirrors the classic two-spoke layout but features haptic feedback and integrated controls. A retractable crystal gear selector rises from the console like a piece of art. Ambient lighting changes color based on drive mode, soft blue for cruise, fiery red for sport, and a warm gold glow in classic mode, which even switches the digital gauges to resemble the 1957 analog cluster. The seats are temperature adaptive, memory adjusted, and infused with micro-massage technology for long drives. In terms of tech, the 2026 Bel Air packs every innovation Chevrolet could muster. The Chevy Sense AI suite includes adaptive cruise with human-level reaction time, lane precision assist, and semi-autonomous city navigation. The infotainment system runs on Google Automotive OS, offering 5G connectivity, real-time satellite mapping, and over-the-air upgrades. Yet, the most impressive feature isn't digital, it's emotional. The Bel Air captures something lost in most modern cars, a sense of presence. Every panel, stitch, and curve seems crafted to honor the car's legendary heritage. Even the startup sequence plays a gentle orchestral chime inspired by 1950s Chevrolet commercials. The 2026 Bel Air is available in 3 trims: Premier, Iconic, and the ultra-luxurious Heritage Edition, limited to just 1,057 units worldwide, a tribute to its most beloved year. Each Heritage Edition comes with a numbered plaque, a matching leather travel set, and a signed letter from Chevrolet's design chief celebrating the Bel Air legacy. The result? A car that isn't about speed alone, it's about story. The 2026 Chevrolet Bel Air represents the rebirth of a dream, the fusion of past and future, of grace and power. This isn't just a car, it's a time capsule, polished, perfected, and powered for tomorrow. Number 4, 2026 Chevrolet Impala SS. When Chevrolet first unveiled the Impala in the late 1950s, it became an instant cultural symbol, a car that blended size, power, and sophistication in a way few others could. The super sport versions that followed defined American muscle luxury through the 60s and 70s. Now, after years of silence, the 2026 Chevrolet Impala SS roars back to reclaim its throne, not as a relic of the past, but as a modern titan engineered for a new generation of power seekers. At first sight, the new Impala SS exudes dominance. Its stance is long, wide, and unashamedly muscular, a 4-door powerhouse that demands attention from every angle. The body lines draw from the classic 1967 Impala fastback design, reimagined with fluid aerodynamics and a carbon-infused frame. Its face is fierce, a deep blacked-out grille bordered by narrow LED blades that slice through the air like lightning. The iconic Impala emblem, once seen galloping along chrome panels, now glows in soft red when the car powers on, a pulse of heritage igniting modern energy. Chevrolet calls its new design language Heritage Velocity. It's the balance of past glory and present precision, clean, sculpted, and infused with nostalgia. The 20-inch dual-tone alloy wheels are reminiscent of 1970s SS Rally rims, yet made from ultra-light aerospace aluminum. The rear is equally dramatic, with thin split taillights inspired by the 94 SS, reworked into a single continuous red beam that glows across the tailgate like a heartbeat. But this car isn't just about looks. Under the hood lies a monster. The 2026 Impala SS comes equipped with a 6.2-liter LT7 V8 twin turbocharged hybrid producing 720 horsepower and 720 lb-ft of torque, figures that launch it into modern supercar territory. With e-boost electric assist, the Impala can sprint from 0 to 60 mph in just 3.3 seconds, making it the fastest full-size sedan Chevrolet has ever built. The powertrain is paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission tuned specifically for instant torque delivery. An adaptive all-wheel drive system ensures perfect traction, allowing the driver to unleash all that power safely on both highways and city streets. Inside, the Impala SS feels like the command center of a luxury spaceship. The interior combines soft black leather with red stitching, carbon fiber inserts, and aluminum trim, a seamless blend of sport and sophistication. The steering wheel is a flat-bottomed, suede-wrapped design inspired by race engineering, complete with paddle shifters and a drive mode selector embedded within reach. The digital dashboard is expansive, a 17-inch curved OLED display that flows into the central infotainment panel. Together, they create an immersive experience with real-time telemetry, customizable gauges, and an AI performance assistant that analyzes your driving style. There's even a heritage mode, transforming the entire dashboard into a recreation of the 1960s analog Impala gauges, complete with retro dials and chrome accents. In performance testing, the Impala SS achieved lateral grip numbers that rivaled the Corvette C8, an astonishing feat for a full-size sedan. Its combination of agility, stability, and brute strength positions it as the muscle car for grown-ups, a car that doesn't shout for attention but commands it effortlessly. Chevrolet is producing the 2026 Impala SS in 3 trims: Standard SS, Track Edition, and Black Diamond Limited, with only 2,026 units of the latter available worldwide. Each carries a numbered badge, a certificate of authenticity, and a plaque signed by the design chief who led the project. The 2026 Chevrolet Impala SS is proof that luxury and power can coexist, that American muscle can evolve without losing its soul. It's a symphony of sound, steel, and spirit, the resurrection of a legend that refuses to fade into history. Number 5, 2026. Mustang Boss 302. Few names in the muscle car world carry the same mystique as the Mustang Boss 302. Originally born in 1969 as Ford's answer to Chevrolet's Camaro Z28, the Boss 302 became a legend, a track weapon built for the streets, powered by raw mechanical fury. Now in 2026, the Boss returns, completely reborn for a new generation of thrill seekers, not as a relic of nostalgia, but as a statement of what modern American performance can be. The 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 302 embodies the perfect balance between classic muscle and futuristic precision. Its silhouette instantly commands attention: long hood, tight roofline, and a wide rear stance that screams aggression. Ford's design team took inspiration from the original 1969 model, keeping that timeless fastback proportion, but re-sculpting it with razor-sharp aerodynamics and carbon titanium body panels. The front fascia is a masterpiece, a wide open grille featuring the iconic Boss 302 badge, flanked by vertical LED running lights that resemble fighter jet intakes. Beneath it sits an adjustable carbon splitter, part of the new active aero system that automatically alters airflow based on speed. The hood features twin vents that pulse with heat as the engine breathes, a visual reminder that something powerful lives underneath. And powerful it is. The 2026 Boss 302 is equipped with a 5.2-liter twin-turbo V8 hybrid, producing 705 horsepower and 665 lb-ft of torque. Ford engineers combine traditional displacement muscle with electric torque assistance, creating instant throttle response and explosive mid-range power. The result? A 0-60 mph time of 3.1 seconds and a top speed of 198 mph. Numbers that rival the best from Europe and Japan. Unlike the supercharged GT500, the Boss 302 isn't just about straight-line domination. This car was built for the corners. Its lightweight chassis uses a combination of aluminum and carbon weave, giving it a near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution. Paired with adaptive MagnaRide 4.0 suspension, Brembo carbon ceramic brakes, and an advanced torque vectoring differential, the Boss 302 dances through turns with surgical precision. Inside, the cabin blends track focus with high-tech comfort. The Recaro performance seats are wrapped in Alcantara with orange stitching, a nod to the original 1969 color accents. The steering wheel is thick, flat-bottomed, and embedded with mode selectors for track sport and street settings. Behind it lies a fully digital 14.5-inch curved driver display, which changes layout depending on mode, from classic analog dials in retro mode to a futuristic heads-up race layout in track mode. The center console features a touchscreen with Ford Sync 6, integrated with a racing telemetry suite that tracks lap times, tire temps, and G-forces. For daily driving, you get wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a 16-speaker Bang & Olufsen surround system, proving that muscle doesn't have to mean minimalism. Performance enthusiasts will appreciate that the 2026 Boss 302 includes a true 6-speed manual transmission option alongside a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, Ford's promise to keep driving engagement alive in an increasingly digital world. On the track, early test drives show that the new Boss delivers mind-bending performance. 1.11G cornering grip and lap times faster than the GT500 on shorter circuits. Yet, on the open highway, it remains composed and surprisingly comfortable. A true dual-personality muscle car. Ford plans to release the 2026 Mustang Boss 302 in limited numbers, with just 3,000 units worldwide. Each car comes with a serialized production badge and a complimentary Ford Performance Track experience, allowing owners to learn how to master the beast on a real circuit. The Boss 302 isn't just a car, it's a resurrection of rebellion. A machine that refuses to let the spirit of raw American power die in the age of hybrids and EVs. It's proof that the heart of Detroit muscle still beats strong, louder, faster, and prouder than ever. Number 6. 2026 Corvette ZR1. The Corvette has always been the beating heart of American performance, but the 2026 Corvette ZR1 takes that legacy and amplifies it into something almost unrecognizable. It's not just the next chapter in Corvette history. It's a declaration of dominance, a machine built to take on and possibly surpass the very best from Ferrari, McLaren, and Porsche. In the world of supercars, the ZR1 name carries weight. It stands for King of the Hill, and in 2026, Chevrolet's engineers made sure the title wasn't just symbolic, it's literal. Every inch of this machine has been crafted to serve one purpose: pure, unfiltered speed. Let's start under the hood, the soul of this beast. The 2026 Corvette ZR1 is powered by a 5.5-liter twin-turbo flat-plane crank V8, internally dubbed the LT7. This engine screams to a staggering 9,000 RPM, producing a jaw-dropping 875 horsepower and 780 lb-ft of torque. It's mated to an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, allowing instantaneous shifts that snap like thunderclaps. 0-60 mph happens in an eye-watering 2.4 seconds, and the top speed, over 215 mph, numbers that place it squarely in hypercar territory. Visually, the ZR1 looks like a weapon sculpted by the wind. Its design is an evolution of the C8 architecture, but every panel has been reimagined for maximum aerodynamic efficiency. The front fascia features massive carbon fiber intakes that channel air through the cooling ducts and brake systems. The headlights are slimmer, more aggressive, almost reptilian, giving the car a predator's glare. From above, the car's proportions are wider and lower than any Corvette before it. The carbon fiber hood houses two enormous turbo vents, heat-shielded in titanium, allowing hot air to escape like the exhaust of a fighter jet. Around the back, a giant active rear wing dominates the view, capable of adjusting pitch and downforce automatically at speed. Together with a reworked underbody diffuser, the 2026 ZR1 produces more than 1,000 pounds of downforce at 180 mph, keeping it glued to the pavement like a jet on rails. Step inside, and the cockpit feels like something out of a stealth aircraft. The driver's seat is central, following the layout of the C8's track spec models, creating perfect symmetry and visibility. The materials are top-tier: Alcantara, exposed carbon fiber, and anodized aluminum everywhere you look. Even the start button sits beneath a red flip cover, reminiscent of a missile launch switch, a fitting metaphor for the car's explosive power. The 12-inch digital cluster offers multiple modes: Tour, Sport, Track, and Aero Vision. The last one overlays real-time aerodynamic data, wing angle, airflow, and downforce distribution, tools once exclusive to race teams. The infotainment screen integrates Corvette Performance Cloud, allowing drivers to store, analyze, and share lap telemetry with other owners worldwide. For purists, Chevrolet hasn't forgotten the emotional connection. Each ZR1 comes with a track driver mode, where traction control can be fine-tuned or completely disabled. This mode was co-developed with Corvette Racing, ensuring the car behaves predictably at its limits. No computer interference, just raw driver skill. Production of the 2026 ZR1 will be extremely limited, only 2,000 units worldwide, with each carrying a numbered plaque and optional carbon aero pack upgrade. Chevrolet offers a Heritage Edition too, finished in Sebring orange and adorned with subtle nods to ZR1's past. When you stand beside it, the ZR1 doesn't just feel like a car, it feels like a statement. A culmination of 7 decades of Corvette innovation distilled into one breathtaking form. It's the car that proves the American supercar isn't just alive. It's evolving faster than ever. The 2026 Corvette ZR1 isn't competing anymore. It's hunting, and everything else on the road is prey. Number 7. 2026 Oldsmobile Cutlass 442. When the name Cutlass 442 first thundered across American highways in the late 1960s, it wasn't just a car, it was a movement. It symbolized an era when raw horsepower met style, when weekend drag strips echoed with V8 roars, and when Oldsmobile proudly stood toe-to-toe with Chevrolet, Ford, and Dodge in the golden age of muscle. Now, more than half a century later, the legend returns. The 2026 Oldsmobile Cutlass 442, reborn for a new generation. This car isn't just a revival, it's a resurrection. Oldsmobile, long thought gone, has made an unexpected comeback under General Motors' performance division, and the 442 leads the charge. It honors its roots while embracing the future with technology and design that blend heritage and innovation in perfect proportion. Let's talk about what lies under that sculpted hood, the heart of the beast. The 2026 Cutlass 442 comes alive with a 6.6-liter naturally aspirated V8, codenamed the Aurora LX8. It delivers a thunderous 605 horsepower and 565 lb-ft of torque through an advanced 10-speed automatic transmission or an optional 6-speed manual for purists. With launch control engaged, it rockets from 0 to 60 mph in just 3.5 seconds, proving that Oldsmobile's comeback isn't sentimental, it's serious. Visually, the 442 pays homage to its late 60s ancestors, especially the 1970 model that defined the muscle car era. From the front, you're greeted by a split grille framed by quad LED headlights, each one designed to mimic the rounded lamps of the original. The hood scoops aren't just aesthetic, they're fully functional, channeling cool air into the massive V8 underneath. The body lines are sharp yet flowing, with bulging fenders that speak of confidence and power. The rear of the car is pure nostalgia reimagined. Rectangular taillights stretch across the trunk, glowing with sequential LED animations. The dual exhausts sit deep within a carbon fiber diffuser, and every rev sends a wave of sound that's deep, throaty, and mechanical. The kind of music that turns heads and stirs hearts. Step inside, and the 2026 Cutlass 442 feels like a blend of muscle heritage and luxury refinement. The interior design takes inspiration from the late 60s cockpit-style layouts, but reinterprets it with modern materials: brushed aluminum, Alcantara, and open-pore walnut wood accents. The digital instrument cluster echoes classic round dials, but animates them with high-resolution graphics that pulse as the revs climb. The seats, low, firm, and bolstered, are wrapped in fine leather with 442 embroidery stitched in gold thread. The steering wheel, flat-bottomed yet retro-inspired, carries the original Oldsmobile logo, an emotional touch that connects generations of car lovers. But beyond performance, what makes the 2026 Cutlass 442 truly special is emotion. It's that perfect blend of nostalgia and new-age craftsmanship that feels distinctly American. It's for the driver who remembers the smell of gasoline, the rumble of V8s through summer nights, and the pride of chrome glinting under streetlights, yet wants the sophistication and safety of modern engineering. Even the paint options speak to its heritage. Rocket Red, 442 Gold Metallic, Midnight Iron, and Heritage White. Each one inspired by colors from Oldsmobile's golden era, reinterpreted with modern metallic flake finishes. And yes, there's even a limited Heritage Edition, limited to just 500 units, featuring a numbered plaque, classic 15-spoke wheels, and a throwback W30 performance package badge on the rear. The 2026 Oldsmobile Cutlass 442 is more than a car. It's a declaration that American muscle can grow up, evolve, and still stir your soul. It doesn't just bring Oldsmobile back, it brings back the feeling of driving something iconic, something that demands respect every time you hit the road. The legend of the 442 isn't just reborn, it's re-engineered for the future. Number 8, 2026. Chevrolet Chevelle Supersport. Few names in automotive history strike nostalgia like Chevelle Supersport. From its debut in the mid-1960s to its final roar in the 1970s, The Chevelle SS stood as the symbol of raw American muscle. No gimmicks, no compromise, just unfiltered power. Now, in 2026, Chevrolet has done what fans have begged for decades. The Chevelle SS is back, and it's more powerful, more emotional, and more technologically fierce than ever before. This isn't a retro concept car. It's a real production-ready machine that blends heritage and modern engineering into one breathtaking package. At first glance, the 2026 Chevelle SS looks like a time capsule, yet futuristic at the same time. Chevrolet's designers took direct inspiration from the 1970 Chevelle SS 454, widely considered the king of muscle cars, and reimagined every curve through a modern lens. The result? A car that looks instantly recognizable, yet brutally modern. The long hood, short rear deck, and wide stance scream performance from every angle. The front fascia is pure intimidation. Twin LED rings embedded in quad circular headlights, flanking a blacked-out split grille with the SS badge glowing in red. Below that, a carbon fiber front lip channels air into massive radiators. The hood, sculpted with twin heat extractors, pays homage to the cowl induction design that made the original Chevelle iconic. Move along the side, and you'll find muscular shoulders and defined haunches that give it a planted, menacing profile. The rear stays loyal to the 1970s original, rectangular LED taillights, a chrome strip across the trunk, and twin chrome exhaust tips that could swallow tennis balls. Everything about this car feels deliberate, designed not to imitate, but to honor. Now let's talk about what gives this beast its heartbeat. Underneath that classic hood lies a 6.6-liter twin-turbocharged LT7 V8, a heavily reworked version of the Corvette ZR1's powerhouse. It produces a jaw-dropping 720 horsepower and 700 lb-ft of torque, making the 2026 Chevelle SS one of the most powerful muscle cars in Chevrolet history. With launch control activated, it hits 0 to 60 mph in just 3.1 seconds, leaving supercars twice its price stunned. The top speed? A staggering 208 mph, faster than any Chevelle ever built. But it's not just about straight-line dominance. The Chevelle SS rides on GM's Alpha 3 platform, fine-tuned for perfect weight distribution and structural rigidity. The suspension is fully adaptive, capable of soft touring comfort or razor-sharp cornering precision. It's a true grand tourer, ready for cross-country drives and track days alike. Inside, the interior perfectly blends modern sophistication with old-school character. You'll find a retro-inspired dashboard with circular digital gauges styled like the original analog dials, complete with amber backlighting and vintage fonts. The center console features brushed aluminum and carbon fiber, with a 6-speed gated manual or 10-speed automatic shifter sitting proudly in the middle. The seats, bucket style with integrated headrests, are trimmed in black Napa leather with red stitching, embroidered with the SS logo. The steering wheel is small, flat-bottomed, and wrapped in suede, echoing the sportier side of the Chevelle's rebirth. And then there's the limited Heritage Edition, finished in cranberry red with twin white racing stripes, a nod to the original SS 454. Only 500 units will be made, each carrying a numbered plaque signed by Chevrolet's chief engineer. The 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle Supersport isn't just another retro revival. It's a rebirth of an American icon. It stands as proof that performance and nostalgia can coexist, that history doesn't have to fade. It can roar back to life, faster and louder than ever. This is not a car for quiet drivers. This is for those who believe the golden age of muscle never died. It was just waiting for the right moment to return. And that moment is 2026. Number 9. 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS 454. The streets once trembled under its name, Nova SS 454, a symbol of unfiltered American horsepower that defined the muscle era of the 1970s. Now, after decades of silence, Chevrolet has brought back the Nova, and it's not just a nostalgic revival. It's a declaration that raw power, brutal speed, and street attitude still matter in 2026. This is the 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS 454, reborn from legend, redesigned for a new generation, and re-engineered to dominate both the strip and the street. The first thing that grabs you is the stance. It's wide, low, and unapologetically aggressive. The front end takes heavy inspiration from the 1970 Nova SS, but every inch has been modernized. The LED quad headlights sit inside deep black bezels, framing a sleek horizontal grille etched with a glowing red SS454 badge. The hood, long and muscular, features a functional cowl induction scoop, just like the original, but now it's built from carbon fiber. The body lines are clean and sharp, echoing the Nova's minimalist design language. No unnecessary curves, just purpose. From the side, the massive 20-inch forged wheels, wrapped in Pirelli P0 tires, fill the arches with authority. The roofline stays faithful to the old coupe silhouette, but the rear quarter panels flare wider, hinting at the beast beneath. At the rear, dual exhaust outlets embedded in a carbon diffuser spit fire with every rev. The LED taillights form a thin red strip that stretches across the trunk, glowing like molten steel. Under the hood lies the heart that gives this monster its name. The 7.4-liter LT3 big block V8, hand-built, twin-injected, and naturally aspirated to perfection. It delivers a staggering 680 horsepower and 660 lb-ft of torque, sent to the rear wheels through a 6-speed Tremec manual transmission or an optional 10-speed dual-clutch automatic. This isn't a hybrid. It's not all-wheel drive. It's a true rear-wheel tire-shredding muscle car, a purist's dream. Chevrolet's engineers built this engine as a tribute to the original 454 LS6, but reimagined it using modern materials, forged pistons, titanium connecting rods, and an aluminum block for weight reduction. The sound is pure thunder, deep, guttural, and addictive. At full throttle, the Nova SS454 screams to 7,000 RPM, delivering an exhaust note that echoes like a V8 symphony through its quad-active valve system. The numbers are shocking. 0-60 mph in 3.4 seconds. Quarter mile in 10.8 seconds. Top speed, 205 mph. For a car born on the drag strip, the Nova 454 has evolved into something much sharper. A track-capable muscle machine with precision handling. Its chassis is based on GM's next-gen Alpha architecture, shared with the Camaro ZL1, but modified for shorter wheelbase and lower weight. The suspension is a fully adaptive magnetic system, capable of switching from soft touring comfort to razor-edged track stiffness in milliseconds. The electronic limited-slip differential keeps all that power planted when launching out of corners, while the Brembo carbon ceramic brakes ensure total control, even at brutal speeds. Step inside, and the Nova's cabin is a masterclass in heritage blended with tech. The dashboard design pays tribute to the 1970 Nova, simple, symmetrical, and bold, but it's reimagined in forged aluminum and carbon fiber. The instrument cluster is digital, styled to mimic analog gauges with the classic 454 tachometer font. A 12-inch infotainment touchscreen with Chevy's MyLink 3.5 system sits seamlessly in the center, offering everything from navigation to drag performance data. The 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS454 isn't just a car. It's a muscle movement reborn, the perfect bridge between what made the 70s great and what defines modern American power. It's loud, it's proud, and it's fearless. Exactly what the Nova name deserves. This is not nostalgia, this is resurrection. And in 2026, the streets belong to the Nova once again. Number 10, 2026 Plymouth GTX. The Plymouth GTX, once known as the gentleman's muscle car, was a machine that married raw power with refined style. In 2026, that spirit returns in stunning form. The 2026 Plymouth GTX isn't just a revival, it's a resurrection of American class and strength, where elegance meets unfiltered horsepower, wrapped in a body that demands your attention from every angle. The design of the new GTX is pure confidence. Its long, sculpted hood, aggressive front fascia, and broad stance announce its presence before the engine even roars to life. The classic split grille returns, now with illuminated edges that glow faintly when the car is unlocked. The bold GTX badge, centered proudly between the headlights, pays homage to the 1967 original. The front bumper integrates a sleek aerodynamic splitter, hinting that this isn't just about nostalgia, it's about performance refined for the modern age. The body is built on Stellantis's advanced LXF platform, crafted from a mix of high-strength aluminum and carbon fiber. The result? A car that weighs nearly 400 pounds less than its old Challenger-based counterpart, but feels twice as rigid. Its proportions are perfect. The long hood, short deck, and wide haunches define a silhouette that's both retro and futuristic. The rear end features LED taillights with a continuous red strip across the trunk, flanked by dual exhausts that emit a menacing growl when the ignition fires up. And when it fires up, the GTX delivers an auditory experience like no other. Under that beautifully vented hood lies a 6.4-liter supercharged Hemi V8, codenamed the Thunder Force 392. But don't let the displacement fool you. With the help of twin electric compressors and direct injection, it pumps out a colossal 720 horsepower and 695 lb-ft of torque. All that power is funneled through an 8-speed torque flight automatic transmission or an optional 6-speed manual, because Plymouth knows enthusiasts still crave the feel of a clutch and shifter. The 0-60 mph sprint happens in just 3.1 seconds, and the top speed? A breathtaking 206 miles mapping, making this the fastest GTX ever built. Yet, unlike many muscle cars, this one doesn't lose its composure in corners. Thanks to adaptive Bilstein dampers, an electronic limited slip differential, and a near-perfect 52-48 weight distribution, the 2026 GTX grips the road like a European Grand Tourer. It's refined when you want it to be, and absolutely feral when you push the throttle. Inside, the GTX is a celebration of luxury infused with heritage. The cabin design takes cues from the 1971 model, simple, symmetrical, and driver-focused. But every surface has been elevated with 2026 materials. The dashboard combines carbon fiber with brushed aluminum accents, and the seats are upholstered in black Napa leather with contrast red stitching and embossed GTX logos. The digital instrument cluster can switch between two modes, modern tech and retro analog. In retro mode, the dials mimic the classic orange and black gauges of the old GTX, complete with a simulated needle sweep when the car starts up. The infotainment system features a 15-inch curved display with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and real-time performance telemetry. The steering wheel, wrapped in Alcantara, integrates haptic feedback paddles that provide tactile clicks for gear changes. Every shift feels mechanical, not digital. What sets the 2026 GTX apart from its rivals isn't just power, it's presence. It's a car that looks just as comfortable pulling up to a luxury event as it does tearing down a quarter mile. It's a rare balance between aggression and grace, between past and future. In an era where cars are increasingly digital and sanitized, the Plymouth GTX stands as a defiant tribute to analog passion, to engines that breathe, rumble, and roar. It's not trying to be subtle. It's not trying to be quiet. It's here to remind the world what American performance really sounds like. The 2026 Plymouth GTX is the perfect blend of power and poise, a muscle car with manners. Number 11, 2026, Jaguar GT. The 2026 Jaguar GT marks a breathtaking new chapter for the legendary British marque, a car that doesn't just drive fast, but moves like art. After years of silence, Jaguar reclaims its seat at the table of true Grand Tourers, with a machine that blends grace, innovation, and untamed performance in one soul-stirring package. This isn't a rehash of the F-Type, it's a full rebirth. Built on Jaguar's new modular aluminum carbon platform, the GT is lighter, stiffer, and more aerodynamically sculpted than any Jaguar before it. Every curve, every vent, every millimeter has been wind tunnel tuned to cut through the air with near-surgical precision. The long hood, teardrop roofline, and muscular haunches evoke memories of the legendary E-Type, but this time, it's reborn for the digital and electric age, while still thundering with a combustion heart. At first glance, the 2026 Jaguar GT commands your attention like a predatory cat stalking its prey. The front fascia is aggressive yet elegant, with a wide grille that glows softly in ambient light, flanked by razor-thin LED matrix headlights that resemble feline eyes. The hood vents, both functional and aesthetic, channel hot air away from the twin-turbo V8 lurking underneath. The rear end flows into a beautifully curved tail, with a continuous LED light strip and retractable spoiler, while quad titanium exhausts hint at the fury within. And that fury is absolutely intoxicating. Under the hood lies Jaguar's most advanced internal combustion engine yet, a 5.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 producing 720 horsepower and 680 lb-ft of torque. It's paired with a hybrid assist system powered by a 48V electric supercharger, eliminating turbo lag and delivering immediate thrust at any RPM. The result? A 0-60 mph sprint in 2.9 seconds, and a top speed limited to 210 mph. This power plant is mated to a 9-speed dual-clutch transmission and an advanced AWD torque vectoring system, ensuring that every ounce of power is delivered exactly where it's needed. The GT doesn't just accelerate, it launches, catapulting you forward with a seamless surge of power, all while maintaining an almost eerie composure. In corners, it feels lighter than its size would suggest, thanks to active roll control, adaptive suspension, and rear-wheel steering that makes it dance like a much smaller car. But the 2026 GT isn't just about raw performance, it's about emotion. The engine sound has been hand-tuned by Jaguar's engineers in Coventry to evoke the deep mechanical snarl of the classic E-Type and XKR, only now refined through titanium exhaust channels. At idle, it purrs. Under throttle, it roars like a wild beast, one that remembers its bloodline. Step inside, and you're greeted with old-world luxury fused with cutting-edge technology. The cabin feels handcrafted yet futuristic, with quilted Windsor leather, forged aluminum inlays, and sustainably sourced walnut veneers. Every stitch feels intentional. The driver-focused cockpit features a floating 14-inch OLED touchscreen with AI-based personalization, adapting its layout to your habits over time. A second digital cluster behind the steering wheel can toggle between classic dial mode, inspired by analog Jaguar gauges, and dynamic mode with race telemetry. But perhaps what makes the 2026 Jaguar GT so special is that it represents the soul of Jaguar itself. Elegant, emotional, and unafraid to roar in a world of silence. It's the bridge between analog and digital, between history and the future. The Jaguar GT isn't just a car. It's a statement that beauty and power can coexist. It's an ode to craftsmanship, passion, and the unmistakable allure of British performance. A grand tourer for those who refuse to settle, elegant in presence, savage in performance. The 2026 Jaguar GT is a reminder that some legends never fade. They simply evolve into perfection. Number 12, 2026 Dodge Charger Hellcat Hemi. The 2026 Dodge Charger Hellcat Hemi roars onto the scene with a singular purpose: to remind the world that American muscle isn't dead, it's just evolving. This beast has always represented raw, unfiltered power, and in 2026, Dodge has managed to blend that ferocity with the sophistication of modern performance technology. From its menacing stance to its unmistakable Hemi growl, this Charger is not just a car, it's a statement. Let's start with the heart of the monster, the 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8, now re-engineered with advanced hybrid assist technology. Dodge calls it the e-torque Hemi, capable of unleashing an earth-shattering 880 horsepower and 950 lb-ft of torque. The hybrid assist system doesn't just improve fuel efficiency, it adds instantaneous electric torque, giving the Charger Hellcat an explosive 0-60 mph sprint in just 2.9 seconds. For a car that weighs nearly 2 tons, that's nothing short of insanity. The exterior design has evolved without losing its menacing heritage. The front fascia is sharper, more aerodynamic, and packed with active air intakes that adjust dynamically based on speed and cooling requirements. The wide-body stance gives the car an aggressive road presence, while the quad LED matrix headlights pierce through the night like the eyes of a predator. At the rear, a carbon fiber diffuser and dual titanium exhausts deliver not only aerodynamic stability, but also a symphony of controlled chaos when the throttle opens up. Inside, Dodge has elevated the cabin to a whole new level of luxury, without softening the car's brutal identity. The 2026 Charger Hellcat Hemi features forged carbon fiber trim, performance bucket seats wrapped in Alcantara and Napa leather, and a fully digital 15-inch driver cockpit with customizable race telemetry. Everything from G-force tracking to drag strip timing can be monitored in real time. There's also a new track command mode, a system that allows the driver to fine-tune suspension stiffness, steering response, and boost delivery, all through an intuitive touchscreen interface. But Dodge hasn't forgotten its legacy. A new feature called Heritage Sound Mode replicates the deep growl of classic Hemi engines from the 1970s, allowing enthusiasts to relive the golden muscle car era with a flick of a switch. It's nostalgia and innovation combined, the perfect tribute to the Charger's bloodline. Performance-wise, the Charger Hellcat Hemi remains untouchable in its class. Dodge claims a top speed of 214 mph, putting it squarely in supercar territory. Massive Brembo carbon ceramic brakes ensure the same level of stopping power as its acceleration, while adaptive MagnaRide suspension keeps the ride surprisingly composed during both high-speed runs and city cruising. In a world moving towards silent EVs, the 2026 Charger Hellcat Hemi refuses to conform. It's unapologetically loud, brutally fast, and uniquely American. Dodge isn't just selling a car, it's selling defiance. A reminder that passion, power, and thunder still have a place in the future. Like, comment, and subscribe if you believe muscle cars like the Hellcat deserve to live forever. Because in 2026, Dodge didn't just build a machine, it built a rebellion on four wheels. Number 13, 2026 Corvette Grand Sport. The 2026 Corvette Grand Sport is a breathtaking reminder that performance doesn't always need extremes. It needs balance, precision, and the perfect symphony between power and control. In a world dominated by over-the-top hypercars, the Grand Sport represents the purest form of American racing DNA, reborn for the modern era. It's not just a trim level, it's a philosophy that combines the agility of the Stingray and the ferocity of the Z06 into one perfectly engineered masterpiece. Under the sculpted hood lies a naturally aspirated 5.5-liter LT6 V8, derived from the Z06 but tuned for balance rather than brute force. The result? A stunning 610 horsepower and 460 lb-ft of torque, delivered with the razor-sharp precision of a race car. Paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, the 2026 Grand Sport launches from 0 to 60 mph in just 3.1 seconds, offering a driving experience that's both thrilling and approachable. But what truly sets the Grand Sport apart is its chassis and handling dynamics. Engineers from Corvette's racing division took lessons from Le Mans and applied them directly to this model. The 2026 version features an adaptive magnetic suspension system, a widened track, and lightweight carbon fiber components that reduce overall mass by nearly 150 pounds compared to the Z06. Every curve, every input, and every response feels surgically tuned to make the driver one with the machine. The design captures this philosophy perfectly. The front splitter, side skirts, and rear diffuser are all wind tunnel tested to generate maximum downforce without sacrificing drag efficiency. The aerodynamic channels across the hood and fenders not only look stunning, but serve to cool the brakes and engine more effectively. A subtle but distinct dual stripe pattern runs from nose to tail, a Grand Sport trademark that connects this modern marvel to its racing ancestors. Inside, the cabin feels like a cockpit built for both comfort and control. The driver-centric layout wraps the pilot in a mix of premium materials, Alcantara, carbon fiber, and hand-stitched leather. The 14-inch curved display cluster offers race telemetry, tire temperature readouts, and customizable drive modes, while the new AI-assisted track tutor helps drivers improve lap times by analyzing cornering technique and throttle control in real time. Corvette didn't stop at performance. It added hybrid-style efficiency features. A lightweight 48-volt mild hybrid system provides instant torque at low RPMs and enhances fuel economy during cruising. This isn't an electric Corvette, but it feels futuristic in the way it merges raw combustion emotion with intelligent technology. On the road, the 2026 Grand Sport is a living contradiction. Smooth yet savage, refined yet rebellious. It's a car built for purists, drivers who love to feel every vibration, every shift, every ounce of feedback. It's not about chasing the biggest horsepower number. It's about perfect harmony between car and driver. Dressed in its signature Arctic white with blue racing stripes, the new Grand Sport doesn't scream for attention. It earns it. Every line, every vent, every sound from its titanium exhaust tells a story of Corvette's relentless pursuit of perfection. Like, comment, and subscribe if you believe true performance comes from balance, not just brute force. Because the 2026 Corvette Grand Sport isn't just a sports car, it's a love letter to driving itself. Number 14, 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. The 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 roars onto the scene as the ultimate symbol of raw American power. Reborn, reimagined, and redesigned for a new generation of speed enthusiasts. It's not just a car, it's a declaration that muscle still matters, even in an age where silence and software dominate the road. Shelby's legacy runs deep in this beast, but this time, Ford has elevated it to a level that blurs the line between street-legal aggression and track-bred precision. At the heart of the 2026 Shelby GT500 lies a supercharged 5.8-liter Predator V8, a reworked version of Ford's most powerful engine to date. It thunders out a jaw-dropping 830 horsepower and 720 lb-ft of torque, making it not just the most powerful Mustang ever built, but one of the most ferocious combustion-powered cars in the world. When you floor the throttle, the supercharger's whine rises like a battle cry, propelling the GT500 from 0 to 60 mph in a blistering 2.9 seconds. Ford didn't simply chase numbers, they built intelligence into power. The 2026 GT500's active aero system automatically adjusts its massive carbon fiber rear wing and adaptive front splitter to balance drag and downforce in real time. The carbon drive shaft, lightweight aluminum panels, and titanium exhaust system trim weight and sharpen performance. Combined with Magnaride 4.0 suspension and a re-engineered Launch Control Plus system, this GT500 feels as precise as it is primal. Visually, it's nothing short of a Predator on wheels. The wide stance, angular LED headlights, and sculpted hood vents give it a menacing, almost living presence. Every air intake and vent has purpose, feeding the supercharger, cooling the brakes, or slicing through the wind at 200 mph heights. The front fascia features a massive blacked-out grille embossed with the iconic Cobra emblem, a symbol that demands respect on any track or highway. The cabin continues this dual personality of comfort and command. Recaro performance seats hold the driver tight during high-speed cornering, while carbon fiber trim and digital race displays add a futuristic edge. The 12-inch performance cluster is fully customizable, offering telemetry data, lap timers, and real-time boost pressure. Ford's latest TrackView HUD projects gear shifts and G-force data directly onto the windshield, turning every straightaway into a personal drag strip. Even the exhaust system has personality. With quad-mode sound control, drivers can choose between Whisper, Sport, Track, and Insane modes. The latter lives up to its name, producing an earth-shaking roar that can be heard from blocks away, a sound that's pure Shelby heritage. Despite its monstrous power, the 2026 GT500 embraces modern responsibility. A mild hybrid assist system adds efficiency and instant torque fill, improving responsiveness during launches. Ford has managed to inject technology into tradition without diluting what the GT500 stands for: brutal, unapologetic performance. This car isn't for the faint of heart. It's for the dreamers who grew up with posters of Mustangs on their walls, for the ones who believe that cars should rumble, not whisper. On a moonlit night, the GT500's silhouette glows under track lights, and as the supercharger screams, it reminds the world that the age of the muscle car isn't over. It's just evolved. Like, comment, and subscribe if you believe the Mustang spirit still defines American muscle. Because the 2026 Shelby GT500 isn't just a car, it's the roar of rebellion echoing into the future. Number 15, 2026 Lykan Hypersport. The 2026 Lykan Hypersport returns like a myth reborn, a machine that defies logic, fuses art with engineering, and reignites the flame of hypercar insanity. Originally a symbol of Arab automotive ambition, the Lykan Hypersport has evolved into a futuristic marvel, hand-built, ultra-limited, and unapologetically extravagant. In 2026, it's not just a car, it's a statement of supremacy. From the first glance, the new Lykan Hypersport commands silence. Its design is a dance between aggression and elegance, a razor-edged sculpture that looks forged by wind and fire. Every line slices the air with purpose. The diamond-cut LED headlights, embedded with actual precious stones, shimmer under the lights like a crown jewel of the automotive world. The front fascia is lower, wider, and more menacing than ever, while the side intakes channel air into a newly designed mid-engine cooling system. Beneath its sculpted carbon fiber armor lies a heart of pure madness. A twin-turbocharged 3.9-liter flat-six engine, co-developed with Porsche's racing division. But in 2026, the Lykan takes that partnership to another level, delivering 950 horsepower and 870 lb-ft of torque, sent to all four wheels through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. This powertrain rockets the car from 0 to 60 mph in just 2.3 seconds, with a top speed flirting with 260 mph. But the numbers tell only part of the story. The 2026 Hypersport is built around a carbon monocoque chassis that's 30% stiffer and 15% lighter than its predecessor. An active aero control system automatically adjusts the rear wing, front splitter, and diffuser for maximum stability. The result? A car that feels more like a fighter jet with wheels, ferociously fast, but astonishingly composed. Inside, the Lykan feels like stepping into a sci-fi dream. Every surface is covered in Alcantara, carbon fiber, or titanium, hand-stitched with precision. The diamond-encrusted start button, holographic center console, and gesture-controlled interface make even luxury brands look outdated. The digital cockpit uses augmented reality projection, displaying navigation and performance stats on the windshield in real time. It's less of a dashboard, more of a command center. For the 2026 model, W Motors introduced Lykan Drive OS, a proprietary AI system that learns the driver's habits, adjusts suspension response, throttle sensitivity, and even cabin lighting based on mood and driving style. When switched into Beast mode, the AI optimizes traction and turbo boost curves for maximum acceleration. The car feels almost alive, anticipating the driver's intent before the pedal even hits the floor. Even the engine bay is a masterpiece, visible through a transparent rear hatch, showcasing the titanium twin-turbo setup, glowing exhaust manifolds, and laser-etched W Motors insignia. Every element screams craftsmanship and arrogance in the best possible way. But what truly sets the 2026 Lykan Hypersport apart is exclusivity. Only 7 units will be built worldwide, each fully customizable, from gemstone choices to interior materials. Buyers aren't just purchasing a car, they're commissioning a legacy. When the 2026 Lykan Hypersport glides through a city at night, its lights reflect off skyscrapers like a comet. Rare, brilliant, and gone too soon. It's the kind of car that doesn't just turn heads, it stops hearts. A symbol that speed, beauty, and luxury can coexist in perfect roaring harmony. Like, comment, and subscribe if you believe the Lykan Hypersport proves that art and power can share the same road. Because in a world of quiet EVs, this machine reminds us, the symphony of combustion still has one final glorious solo.